Hey everybody, Punisher88 here, coming at you once again with another weekend review. So, the day is finally here. Now, to those of you who follow me on Twitter or are friends with me on Facebook, I'm sure you guys kind of have an idea of what I'm talking about, but to those of you who don't, let me explain. So basically, the other day I took to Twitter and Facebook with an idea. And the idea was, during today's review, I was going to be sampling Wendy's new extreme jalapeno sandwich. And so basically, I'm going to do a review for you guys, munch on this so-called spicy sandwich, and if it's as hot as they say it is, you guys get to see me in pain. Sound good? Okay. Well, I have the sandwich here. Gaze at it in all its lumpy fast food goodness. And yeah, so the breakdown of this sandwich is supposedly it's served on a jalapeno bun with pepper jack cheese, diced jalapenos, and sauce made with the ghost pepper. And the patty itself is a piece of crispy, spicy chicken. Now, to me, being a lover of spicy food, that actually sounds pretty damn good. Now, to the ones out there who shy away from spicy food, that probably sounds like a death sandwich. But, well, we're going to find out. So, I will start by taking an initial bite. Ooh, ooh. There's a bit of heat there. Not much, but there's some heat there. Not bad. I'm saying that now. We'll see as this progresses if it gets hotter. And yes, there are real jalapenos on there. I just bit into one. Not bad. Alright, so for today's review, I'm reviewing Thor issue number 8. So, for those of you who watch my reviews, you guys will know that I like to start with the cover first. So let's check it out. Disclaimer, or whatever you want to call it. I ended up forgetting the actual book at home, but don't worry. I printed up or photocopied a picture of the actual cover, so we're in the clear. So right off the bat, yes, I love this cover. I love how it's so simple. Basically, even like with the if I had the real book here, you'd be able to tell that this whole background is basically all black, and this wispy line is like a yellowish color, I believe, and the artwork is so great. I love the artwork in this whole series. What the heck's his name? Russell Dauterman is amazing. So I like how they didn't have to put a lot of detail or whatever on the cover to basically get their point across of what to expect without even opening the book yet. So yeah, very, very cool. Alright, so far from the cover, awesome. Excuse me. I think it's time for another bite of this burger. Let's go for the gusto here. Cheese, sauce, and everything. Come on, mouth, chew. I don't know. That's actually a pretty good burger, guys. Alright. Now it's time to get down to what I like to call the nitty-gritty. So, before I get into that, I just want to say to the newer viewers stopping by my channel, or newer subscribers, whichever. Um, if at any point during this review you see me looking up and down at the camera quite a bit, or um, it sounds like I'm reading to you or whatnot, the reason for that is I keep my notes in front of me. Why do I keep my notes in front of me? Well, for starters, with the notes, it helps the review flow a lot smoother compared to my early reviews where I winged the whole thing and it just wasn't good. I mean, and you could be my guest. You guys could go watch them if you want, but be warned. I basically repeat myself quite a bit, and I'm all over the place. And yeah. Anyway, second reason. Let's say if I'm reading a part in the notes and I get stuck, I could backtrack and then move forward. To help me along. And then third, well, they're there for just doing that, for helping me along. Because basically, memorizing text was never one of my strong points, so they're basically a help aid. Alright? So if you guys are cool with that, we're going to get through this review, and then we'll be on our merry way. Cool? Alright. First, another bite. I'm actually really liking this burger, but I'm seeing this sauce in the middle, and that's where they say it's the sauce that's apparently made, supposedly I should say, made with the ghost chili. So I'm kind of curious about that. Let's try it out. Mmm. Ooh, I actually put onion on there. That's good. Mmm. Hello, hot. Okay. I've had sauce made with the ghost pepper before, and by now I should feel like my lips are gonna fall off. I don't feel that. So I'm basically just gonna put this burger down right now and say sorry, folks, for the ones out there who actually wanted to see me in pain, but this burger is getting a meh. It's just another generic spicy sandwich. Sorry. Okay, so anyway, back to the review. So basically, I'm going to give you the good, I'm going to give you the bad, and then I'm going to give you my overall verdict. Sound good? Alright. So first off, the good. Plain and simple, there's nothing like a good mystery. In comics, when we have a main character or villain with a secret identity that not even the readers know, it really adds to the suspense of the storytelling. We've been wondering since last October who could be wielding the power of Thor, and Jason Aaron has crafted such a beautiful mystery. There's no other way of describing it. There's been some clues. Ooh, got some spice kicking in there in the back of my throat. There's been some clues to keep us guessing, but that's about it. It's likely you may have heard who the new Thor is before you even had a chance to read this issue. But that's the nature of these sort of things, with the occasional leaks and people just trying to spoil things. Myself, I've been lucky. I mean, in the time it actually took me to read this issue, a lot of people have been were talking already about who the new Thor was, but I managed to stay away from that, and it was a complete surprise to me when I found out who the new Thor really was. So, I'll be honest, from reading issue 7, I thought it was Roz, the chick who works for S.H.I.E.L.D. I thought it was her, because she goes to the moon and everything, but by the end of issue 8, I was like, what, really? Yeah, anyway. Um, the reveal of the identity isn't the only focus of this issue. Um, with Odin's outrage at not knowing the identity, he ended up unleashing the Destroyer upon the new Thor to try and retrieve Mjolnir and to find and you know and just to find out who the new Thor is. So that's pretty drastic right there. When you're so crazy on trying to find out who the new Thor is that you released a freaking Destroyer on them. Makes for a great story. Um, Odin's son, or the former Thor, and his mother decided to go against the Allfather, Odin, and brought some backup. Basically, all the women Odin's son suspected as being this new Thor. Um, like I said, it's a pretty spectacular battle, courtesy of Russell Dauterman's art and Matthew Wilson's colors. It's really cool. I wish I had the book here so I could show you the pages in it, because it was really cool. The battle is a great way to introduce this new Thor to more of the Marvel Universe characters. One scene that really stuck out to me was where she's fighting, and Carol Danvers, or Captain Marvel? Yeah, Captain Marvel and Spider-Woman. They're standing there and they're watching her fight, and Captain Marvel's just like, "So, what do you think of this new Thor?" And Spider-Woman's just like, "She's hot." I was cracking up when I read that. So funny. Um, we've already seen a few different stories with Thor part of the Avengers, but we haven't seen that moment happen with these pages yet. There will be some consequences as well with Odinson and Freya. That's Odin's mom, going against Odin. And there's also the matter of whether or not Odinson finds out Thor's identity, or if it's just for us readers. And I gotta say, I kind of do hope Odinson, or former Thor, it's gonna be tough for me to get over that in the first little bit. But I really do hope he finds out who she is, just because he's been going so crazy on trying to find out who the new Thor is, and when he gets close to finding out, something happens, and then Thor goes away or whatever. So I find when he finally does find out, it's going to be a pretty, I wouldn't say epic scene, but it's going to be something. Now for the bad. This was a good issue, but I felt like it was mainly about filling up some pages with some great fight scenes. It would have been interesting, but not necessary, to see how Odinson convinced these particular women to join in his fight. That's, yeah, we got all these great warriors coming into this battle, and we're like, they just show up. We get no connection of what got them to join him and everything. Like, I would have loved to seen him talking with Angela, and getting her to join him, and all. There's so much there missing. Anyway, I suppose there weren't any other characters or members of teams they may be on that were around, and Odinson felt it important to only bring these individuals along, I guess. So, eh. But all in all, I'm okay with the whole reveal. I am curious to see how it plays out. I love the misdirect in recent issues. It is unfortunate. I found out, before being able to read this issue. Yeah. Okay. Whatchamacallit? I'm not being totally straight with you guys. For the longest time, I did manage to stay away from finding out who the new Thor was. And then one night, I was scrolling on Facebook and not even realizing it, I saw something, and then I saw her name, and I was just like, maybe it's just a rumor, maybe it's just a rumor. That's what I was going into reading issue 8. That's how I was going into it, the whole thing. I was just going, maybe it's just a rumor, maybe it's just a rumor. And then when I found out it was her, I was just like, oh, okay, it's true. It still had some effect on me, though. So, anyway. Okay, where was I here? Being able to read this issue, but again, but again, that's understandable and doesn't impact the rating of this issue for me. Although it would likely have made the reveal more suspenseful if I didn't read that one little bit. But anyway, what are you gonna do? The verdict. The answer is finally out, but the story is not over yet. Jason Aaron has carefully laid out the groundwork for this mystery, and there may have been clues and signs along with some misdirects. Again, like where I thought Roz was the new Thor, but it ends up she wasn't. But now readers can digest the information for themselves. There is still more to discover with this character in this role. There will be, again, like I said, some consequences from the actions in this issue, and now we have to patiently wait for the next issue to see where things go from here. And I think the next issue of Thor is actually going to be one of the Secret Wars tie-ins, just called Thor's, I think, or I don't know if they're continuing it after this. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, so yeah, Russell Dauterman's art and Matthew Wilson's colors are fantastic. There is a lot of fighting, and it looks great, but it felt like it was mainly to, again, fill some time until we get to the moment between the new Thor and Odinson. So regardless, the more I read of this new Thor, the more fascinated I become. Now with the revelation out of the way, or the reveal, whatever you want to call it, out of the way, it's out there. We can focus on what this all means and where Jason Aaron is going to take the story next. So, hands down, this book is a blast to read. So, that's my review, guys. I will admit those couple times where I was stuttering a bit. Yes, I got a little heat sensation going on in my mouth, so there's a little kick from this sandwich. So, anyway, so I apologize for that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. If I do get a thumbs down, well, that just means I got to work harder on pleasing you guys. So, and if you do like reviews like this one, I can't talk straight now. Curse you, sandwich. Take a look around my channel. I got plenty of content to keep you guys occupied, from reviews to Loot Crate unboxings to little biographies on lame supervillains and whatnot. So, yeah, take a look around. Like any video you see, comment on anything, and once that's all said and done, before leaving, make sure to click that subscribe button. Also, I apologize that this video is like uber long. It's almost 20 minutes. Sorry. So, yeah, that's about it. So, I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope you guys get a lot of cool geeky goodies and whatnot. And I'll be seeing you guys on Wednesday. But don't go away yet, because now it's time for the top 6 covers of the week. So, let's get to it. everyone, it's that time once again for the top covers of the week. So, here are my top 6 picks, starting off with Convergence issue number 7. The big reason why I love this cover is because of the artist who did it. It was done by Amanda Conner, and you just can't go wrong with Amanda Conner. I love her take on Harley Quinn. I know there's a lot of people out there who aren't too keen on the new Harley Quinn, but myself personally, I am. I love that series. And also, I love this cover for the actual image that's on it. It's basically Crypto licking Catwoman, and the look on her face is priceless. She's just not having a great time at all, and it's just an all-around funny cover. So, very cool. Second on my list is Archie vs. Predator issue number 2 by Dustin Nguyen. I like this cover because to me it kind of has a kind of Jeff Lemire look to it. It's done in like watercolor, and I find the way the artwork is done, it has that like kind of Descender look to it. So I think it's cool. I like how the main Archie gang are drawn up like little kids, and how they're defending themselves against the Predator with like, you know, little water guns and little wooden swords and such. So pretty neat. Third on my list is Vampirella issue number 12 by, now I hope I'm saying this name right, Jenny Frizen or Frizen. To any of her fans out there, I apologize for botching that last name. But anyway, I really like this cover. Kind of gave me this sort of iZombie vibe with the way she used these like the light blues and stuff. And also, you can't go wrong with Vampirella holding this big ass scythe. It just looks awesome. So next we have Bloodshot Reborn issue number 2 by Miko Suyan. I think that's how you say his name. Again, I apologize. I had to put this on my list because right from the first glance of this cover, it's just so Punisher-esque. It's not even funny. So yeah, it had to go on the list. Very basic cover. Basically, you just got Bloodshot. Is it Bloodshot? Yeah, Bloodshot. He's standing there, both guns drawn, ready to kick some ass. And it's just a red and black background, and I love red and black together. So yeah, very neat. Then we have A-Force issue number 1, the Stephanie Hans variant. Again, second week in a row, Stephanie Hans puts out a cover that just knocks my socks off pretty much. Again, she uses these blues and purples and blacks together to just look so good. So yeah, if you guys get a chance to pick that cover up, get it and put it in your collection. I myself didn't get a chance to, but I think I might, because her covers are awesome. I got to check out some of her other stuff. And then last on my list is again for the second week in a row, another Convergence tie-in. This time it's Convergence Hawkman issue number 2 by Raphael Albuquerque. Very cool cover. Basically, it's Hawkman slugging it out with who looks like Man-Bat. I could be wrong, but just awesome fight scene, drawn very nice. So yeah, so those are my top 6 picks. Hope you enjoyed them. I hope you enjoyed this little segment at the end of every Saturday episode. Also, post in the comments below what some of your favorite covers were of this week. And also, I have a big question to ask you guys. I was wondering if anyone out there knows how to add a thumbnail to a video. So if let's say I was to go, for example, first on my list is Convergence issue number 7, and so it would appear here. I want to know how to do that because I find it would add a lot of oomph to this little segment. So if anyone out there knows how, leave a comment below or private message me or something, because I have no idea how to do that, and I would really like to. So I was wondering if someone out there maybe could help me out. It would be much appreciated. So that's that. Let's see, coming up for the week ahead. Thursday review. Wednesday is going to be the whatchamacallit there, lame supervillain of the week. I will probably be getting my loot crate in next week. So I will probably be doing an unboxing, and as well as I'm hoping to get my two remaining books from eBay. One I've been waiting for the past week. One I'm really excited to be getting because I won basically a best offer thing on eBay for a really big key issue book. It is my second all-time favorite comic book cover like ever. Not going to tell you what book it is, but when I get it in, I'm going to include it with that big haul I was talking about of key issue stuff. So I'll show it off then. Alrighty, so that's it for now. Again, if you like this video, thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. Take a look around my channel, comment on anything, like anything, and then before leaving, make sure to click that subscribe button. There we go. Alright, folks, so that's it for me. I'm cutting it here. So, as usual, for those about to rock, I salute you. This is Punisher88 signing off. See ya.